How I'm averaging 85 leads a day over on the Instagrams using Instagram, ConvertKit, and ManyChat. I broke it down into a simple framework that anybody can remember and anybody can implement. I call it my FAT framework, F-A-T, and I will explain all three of those letters here in just a minute. But I've been using this for the last probably 6 or 7 weeks. I honestly feel it's a cheat code. If you're using Instagram and you're not using what I'm about to share with you, you're leaving a ton of money on the table. Also, if even if you're not an Instagram fan, I'm not really that big of an Instagram fan, but with ManyChat and these keywords and the automations that it can do, it feels like I'm playing this entrepreneurship game on easy mode. So let's dive right into the computer and I'll share exactly what I'm doing. I'm averaging about 85 leads each and every day over on the Instagrams with ManyChat and ConvertKit. So here is my ConvertKit account. I just want to kind of show you this is live. This isn't from 6 months ago. This isn't from 5 years ago. This is live just yesterday, February 6th, 2025. I had 83 new leads. The day before was 71. As you can see, back to January 7th, I had 118. Today, right now, as of 2:07 p.m., I'm at 58 leads. So this is working currently right now and not some bullshit from months ago or years ago. So let me dive into my FAT framework. But before we get into it, I want to kind of explain how this works. So as you can see, here's my Instagram account. I posted this reel yesterday and got 152 comments on it. So I just want to explain it. So as you can see, I say comment 14K and I'll DM you the step-by-step video on how I did it. And so they comment 14K. And then I use a piece of software called ManyChat, and it comments down below, sent, check your DMs. Again, I don't do this, the software does it. And then they send a link to how I set it up, which this 14K takes them to this YouTube video right here. That's what I have them going to watch. So that is how kind of the whole process works. Let me dive in and show you the IG cheat code. So here it is, the Instagram cheat code, how I'm gaining 90 leads a day on Instagram with my FAT framework, F-A-T. I'll explain that here in just a minute. As you can see, December 28th, 97 leads. So this is my FAT framework. Over the years, I've never been good at Instagram. I've openly admitted I suck at Instagram. I always have. But since about early December, about 2 months ago, I think I'm starting to crack the code. So as you can see, I gained 2,800 followers in the last 30 days. And I think I'm on the verge of cracking the code. And I'm reeling at everything that I'm doing in this guide. And I broke it down into 3 simple steps anybody can follow with a 4th optional step. So step number 1 is a freebie, a lead magnet, an ethical bribe, call it what you want. I recommend creating, I have probably 8 or 10 freebies right now, but you don't need 8 or 10 to start with. I recommend 3 to at least get started with. And these can be simple 1 to 5 page documents. What you're reading right now is a perfect example. It's just a plain document. There's nothing fancy. There's some images in that, some screenshots, but that is it. There's not colors. I don't waste my time on pretty aesthetics and all that. What matters is what's inside the guide, not necessarily the look and the feel and the fancy colors. So each lead magnet should solve a specific problem for a specific person. So one of my lead magnets is a list of 150 digital product ideas. So here it is. Let me scroll up to the top. Here it is, 150 digital product ideas to create using Canva. Social media templates, then I give them 3 suggestions. Business card templates, I give them 3 suggestions. Presentation templates, I give them 3 suggestions. Ebook templates, I give them 3 suggestions. And on and on and on. So that is lead magnet number 1. Another lead magnet of mine, this is my main one. This is the one I use the most. And I don't just deliver this inside the Instagram DMs. I send a link to my landing page, which looks just like this. Again, this is all automated with ManyChat and Instagram. And so I send them a link. They click on the link in the DM. They open up this landing page. They click download now. They put their name. They put their email address. Now I have them as a lead. That's how I'm doing this right here. But I don't always offer this. Again, that's why we have a couple of different lead magnets. We don't want to just offer this one. Here is the lead magnet that they're getting. This is my 1-page passive income cheat sheet. This is the only one that looks pretty or fancy. I hired somebody on Fiverr to make it look like that. Third example is the one you're reading right now. This Instagram cheat code. I put this together a couple of weeks ago. I've had several people say you should charge money for this thing. It will make you money. I promise you that. You'll gain a lot of leads. You'll gain a lot of sales. I honestly feel it's a cheat code. And I do have a few others, but I don't use them all that much. Occasionally, I'll drop the things. But again, what we do is we create a different lead magnet, and then we create a specific keyword. For example, this keyword is 14K. Let me show you another one. This one right here, if we scroll through, right here, comment 150. When they comment 150, as you can see, how many people commented? 757 commented 150, and then my system sends them this document right here. And then this one I think is a different one. Yep, so right here, comment PDF, and it automatically sends them a link to this page. They click on the link to this page, they enter their name and their email, and then they're given this document right here. So again, I stagger them. I don't share the same ones over and over, but I do use this one, I would say 60 to 70% of the time. And then the other 30 or 40%, it's just kind of a mix, and I alternate, or rotate, I should say, through the other lead magnets. So again, these should be based off of your experience and not some rehashed PLR documents or some generic basic bitch shit from ChatGPT. You want to share your experience, what you're currently doing in your business, whatever it is, how you achieve something, how you solved a problem for yourself. And that's what these lead magnets are about. It's really easy to tell if it's written by ChatGPT or if it's just some PLR document, and it doesn't do its intended purpose, which the intended purpose is to get them to buy our stuff. Pitch your offer at the end of each lead magnet. This is a really important one. I pitch my offer at the end of each lead magnet. So let me see a shorter one. Oh no, this one's not short enough. So if I scroll all the way down, boom, I pitch my offer right here. Click, they can buy it right here for $18. This IG cheat code. If I scroll to the very bottom, boom, I pitch my offer right at the very bottom. So I pitch my offer at the bottom of each lead magnet. Now this specific one right here, I don't, because I don't have room for it, but I probably could have added a link right down here, and you certainly could do that. I don't have that, but you certainly could do that. So that is step number one, is your freebie. Get 3 freebies set up. Simple, actionable 1 to 5 page freebies. No fancy shit. You can literally, like I said, Google Documents. And again, it's optional, but the one that you use the most, I prettied it up a little bit. Next step is automation. I use ManyChat to deliver these lead magnets that work for me around the clock, 24/7, 365. Again, here's a peek into my ConvertKit. Here's just a couple of examples from back in the end of December, even on Christmas Day. I promise you, I didn't work on Christmas Day, but my system was working on Christmas Day and generated me 55 leads while the kids and I opened Christmas presents, and my son and I played with his drone for about 17 minutes until it crashed and broke, and we never played with the drone again. So again, 55 leads on Christmas Day. How it works, and I'll kind of explain it in a couple of graphs. I know I kind of explained it a few minutes ago. In my Reels, carousels, and or Instagram stories, I ask them to comment a specific keyword. And these keywords are tied to the lead magnets. So again, this specific reel or post was for my passive income cheat sheet, my 1-page passive income cheat sheet. So they comment PDF. ManyChat automatically DMs them a link to one of my lead magnets. Here's what one of the DMs looks like. Thanks for your comment on my post. Here is the list of 150 digital product ideas you can start selling this week. This right here. This list of 150 ideas. So again, this is all automated. This is working for me 24/7, 365. Optional in these ManyChat sequences, you can deliver the lead magnet in the DM, or you can send them to a landing page like I do with this one. Like I said, most of my lead magnets I send right over ManyChat. I just send them a link to the document. Like this document right here, this IG cheat code, I just send them the Google right here. I go to share, and I copy the link. That's it. And I paste that inside of ManyChat and I send it out. So and again, like I said, I do both, but most of my lead magnets, I just deliver right over ManyChat. However, I use WordPress. I don't recommend it for beginners to set up a landing page like this. It's very technical, and I just don't recommend it for beginners. I recommend System.io or StanStore. Both of them are good. So StanStore is $29 a month, but you would need an email plan, so it makes it $99 a month. I will have links to all of this stuff. You can get a free trial for StanStore at the link in my bio, the link in the description. And then also System.io is the tool that I use. It's an all-in-one platform. It's at $27 a month for everything that you need. Recommend System.io. You can sign up actually for a free account down at the link below. They both work. Figure out which one that figure out which one works for you. So here's what my ManyChat flow looks like. So the person DMs I'm sorry, the person comments on one of my posts on Instagram, either a reel, a carousel, or inside my Instagram stories. The initial DM is sent right here. This is the initial DM. And then I tag them inside my ManyChat, depending on, I would tag this person 150 lead magnet. I'm sorry, 150 digital products. I would tag this person right here, passive income cheat sheet. So I tag them inside of ManyChat, and then I set up a smart delay, is what it is called, for 15 minutes. I then send a short voice note. This makes it personal. I set a smart delay for 30 minutes. And then I send them a paid offer. Let me show you what that looks like. So here is a look inside my ManyChat account. As you can see right here, 16,000 DMs have been sent. Again, this is all automated. I tag them with my passive income cheat sheet, and then it goes over to the smart delay, wait 15 minutes, and then I send them over a voice note. This message has been sent 328 times. It's just a personal voice note. It says, hey, thanks for requesting access to the passive income cheat sheet. I record that. It's maybe, I don't even think it's 15 seconds long, 15, 20 seconds long. It's really short. And then another smart delay, which is 30 minutes. And then I send them to my offer. And it says, grab the bundle. And so that is kind of the ManyChat flow that I have set up, and they all look very, very, very similar. Again, this is all automated. It's running 24/7. People are commenting on my reels, my carousels, my Instagram stories, 24/7, 365. And then the system takes over and it generates the lead. It nurtures the lead. The sales aspect is also automated, and then also the fulfillment is automated as well. So when they purchase, that the purchase document is then sent to them. Step number 3 is traffic, of course. So we're going to use reels to get attention, and our reels are going to follow the framework made popular by Russell Brunson: hook, story, offer. So this first part, the hook, is arguably 80% of it. It might be 90% of it. If you don't hook them in that first 0 to 3 seconds, you've lost them. So you have to come up with a really, really good hook. Like I said about this is about 85% of your reel. Here's a few story-based hook ideas. Does anyone else feel like? Fill in the blank, and then go on. If it's a talking head video, am I the only one who? Fill in the blank. This is my favorite one. I achieved a specific result in specific time frame. Notice the title of this YouTube video, which I'm likely going to title it this as I record it. It is a specific result in a specific time frame. This framework works on any platform. I don't care what platform you're using. It is a bulletproof framework. I would say 30% of my content follows this framework right here. I did something, specific result, in specific time frame. It could be a day, it could be a week, it could be a month, it could be a year, whatever it is. Another one is, I struggled with common problem your audience faces. This should have a little bracket here. And for 3 months, for 1 year, some type of time frame, until what did you do to overcome it? Here's how I went. I'm not going to read through it. Here is how I went from undesirable place to desired result. There's 2 more, so I'll read through them. Here is how I accomplished a desired result without doing something they think that they have to do. This is another good one. This feels illegal to know. And then, so these are good example hooks. There's hundreds of thousands of hooks on there, but really focus on your hook. It's really, really important. Once you hook them in, it's time to share your story. So now that you got your attention with a powerful hook, you'll want to share your story about how you solved a problem that they want to solve or achieve something your audience desires. Here's a hot tip that works really, really well, and I don't see that many people doing it. I'm actually even going to highlight this. There we go. I share social proof right after my hook, in about the 3 to second range. That first 0 to 3 seconds, I hook them in, and then I hit them with social proof. I hook them in, social proof. Hook them in, social proof. Like, okay, this guy knows what he's talking about. And I don't see that many people doing it. It's kind of my cheat code. It's been working very, very, very well. So I typically break this down into 3 to 5 steps, and I share the story. It could be a story. It could be how I'm achieving something, and I break it down into 3 to 5 steps and explain it to them. And then the last part of your reel is going to be your offer. And this is where we are going to say our keyword. Comment the keyword in our comment section right here, and then the system fires off. Really, really important. So I end the video with a call to action or my offer. This is where we're going to offer them the lead magnet from step number 1 by commenting our keyword from step number 2. I include this call to action in the reel and the carousel or carousel, but I also include it in the caption right here. I say, let me see, this is a carousel. If we scroll all the way to the end, comment PDF below. So I have it here, but I also have it right here. I notice a lot of people will do it in one or the other, and they're like, oh, well, I included it here. Well, a lot of people aren't going to go through the whole carousel, so you might as well include it here. And if you include it here, some people aren't going to read this caption. So I have it in both spots. Definitely recommend you do the same. One of my calls to action, comment PDF below, and I'll DM you my one-page passive income cheat sheet. They comment, ManyChat sends them the link to the lead magnet or the link to my landing page. And this is how I'm generating leads and sales around the clock while I'm sleeping, while I'm playing with the kids, while I'm watching Dateline, or while I'm enjoying some mattress time with the missus. Again, this thing is working 24/7, 365. So let me go over really quick. This is completely optional. I call it gas. If a reel is performing well organically, I run ads to it. You can start at $5 a day. If it's performing well organically, meaning if it's performing well, you post it on your Instagram page and it's performing well, pour a little gas on it, meaning, hey, let's pour a little advertising on it. Let's get more people to see this reel. It's obviously resonating. It's obviously engaging. It's obviously getting people to comment the keyword. So let's show it to more people. It sounds almost painfully like, well, yeah, duh, that makes sense. Again, even at $5 a day, you can get results with this. You don't have to have a huge budget or anything like that. So I only run ads to reels that have the ManyChat keyword set up. I don't run ads to videos that don't have that keyword, because I want to be able, there's a viral component. When people are commenting on the keyword, Instagram's going to push that video out to more people because it shows that it's engaging. So again, I only run ads to reels that I have the ManyChat keyword set up. Most of my reels do. Not all of them do. And again, I look at it as I'm pouring gas on the fire to something that's already working. I want more people to see this because this thing's working. You can use the boost feature if you want. I set everything up in the Facebook ad or the Meta Ads Manager, but you could use the boost feature as well. The boost feature is going to be far easier to use, but you do have more control inside the Ads Manager. I don't know if there's a difference. I highly doubt there's a difference. I think the boost feature is more than enough. And again, you can even start at $2 a day, $2 or $3 a day, $2 to $5 a day. Obviously, the higher the budget, the faster the results. Typically, I don't want to say that's a black and white statement, but if you got a bigger budget, you're going to see results faster. That's literally it. You just set up the system. Now, I'm not going to bullshit you. There's going to be a little time setting it up. Spend a weekend, maybe a couple of days, depending on your schedule and your life and all that. But get this thing set up. I promise you. I looked at this ManyChat thing for probably over a year and was like, oh, I see all these other people doing it, and I'm like, one day I'll do it, but it's not today. I don't want to mess with it today. It's too hard. I don't want to do it. And so I put it off. And then finally I started running ads at the end of November, and I was like, shit, I need to set this ManyChat thing up. And I set it up in early December. And now that I have it set up, I'm like, why didn't I do this a year ago? It would have made things so much easier. It's called IG cheat code for a reason, because I truly feel it's a cheat code. If you're on Instagram and you're not leveraging what I just shared with you, you're leaving so much money on the table. And so much, you're spending way too much time doing whatever you're doing. Like, this is automated. It's working for me right now as I record this video. So watch this video again. I'll have more tutorials on how to set up ManyChat, in the weeks and the months coming ahead. But this thing is powerful. Once it's set up, again, it's running for you around the clock. Spend the time, whether it's on a weekend, whether it's, maybe you got 10 minutes here and 30 minutes here, and maybe it takes you 3 weeks to set the damn thing up. I don't care how long it takes you to set up. Just get the damn thing set up. You'll thank yourself, you'll thank me, and your bank account will thank you as well. So if you want more videos just like this, I teach people, or I don't teach people, I'm sorry. I show people how I am earning $100 or more each and every day selling simple little silly PDFs on the internet. Right now, I think for 2025, I'm averaging, it's about $529 a day. I like to give it all away. You can go follow me on Instagram, you can go follow me on Threads. You'll notice that I give everything away. I don't hold back or nothing like that. So if you want to subscribe, hit that subscribe button. Also, if you have any comments, questions, concerns, drop them down below. Let me know. I've been very active in the comment section this week because I had a video starting to take off and having some good conversations with some good people here on the YouTube. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it.